Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Lookouts and the Lightning. Jose Rosales, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Digging in, Buddy Sparks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Standing in now, Jesse Irving, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Irving, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 84.
Coming to the plate now, King. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Standing in, Bobby Lockett. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here it comes. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Lookouts lead this one 1-0. Tim Red, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Into the box now, Gordon Landry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Brandon Ratke.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Ratke. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Matt Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball from the windup. The 1-1 pitch popped him up, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Now batting, Mitchell Bonner. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Mitchell Bonner.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Romo.
Stepping in, Ramon Domaromo. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So we got him looking there. Ramon Domaromo is sent packing for route number 2 in the inning. Stepping in now, Pat Grimm. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Marshall Gilchrist. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Marshall Gilchrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Gilchrist absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. 3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Junior Richard. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
No, inside.
The 1-1 home.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Gilchrist on at first, nobody out. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Domaromo is there. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, DeMarcus Upton.
So digging in now, DeMarcus Upton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Maine is out in front 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Joaquin Marte. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Marte, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Tim Red, as he'll take a look at ball one. Windup and the 1-0 pitch, and he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Buddy Sparks.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Buddy Sparks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The center fielder, number 2, Jesse Irving.
In now, Jesse Irving popped him up. Fortenberry has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Reed Fortenberry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fortenberry.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jeremy Finch comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 14 homers and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Jose Rosales. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Settling in now, King is 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The first baseman, number 84.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Bobby Lockett, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So coming to the plate, Mitchell Bonner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Richard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Ramon Domeromo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One and two. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Gordon Landry. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lockett over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Brandon Ratke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
So striding forward now, Matt Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Slider laid off for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Maine, the catcher, Ratke.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Tim Red. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Standing in now, Buddy Sparks, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
At the plate now, Jesse Irving. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, King, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Bobby Lockett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Marshall Gilchrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Line drive to left. Bonner is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Junior Richard. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Irving is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DeMarcus Upton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Tracy Stewart takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Stewart.
Ready for another shot now. Mitchell Bonner. He flew out in his last at bat.
The left fielder, Mitchell Bonner.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Ramon Domaromo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he falls behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Ball and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Pat Grimm, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready once again, Joaquin Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, and a double steal try here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count 2-2.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Lookouts are out on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Reed Fortenberry. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Jeremy Finch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. And there's ball two now. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Keith Patterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sam Finley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Finley.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher, Tim Red. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Buddy Sparks. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jesse Irving, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 84.
Stepping up now, King, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Carlos De La Torre will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Bobby Lockett batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the count will be full. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Lookouts on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Gordon Landry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
To the plate now, Brandon Ratke, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Matt Davis, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Grimm will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Andrew Irving is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. So striding in, Mitchell Bonner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Irwin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Now at the plate, Ramon Domaromo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, Pat Grimm. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. plate, Marshall Gilchrist. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty B, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
And he takes a cold strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 1 and 2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, DeMarcus Upton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left, reined in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Reed Fortenberry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Finch, skied in the air to straightaway left. Bonner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cody Smart will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Logan Wagner will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 66.
Striding in to start the 9th, Joaquin Marte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. And another foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Dexter Ray will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Smart playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Buddy Sparks, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Ratke in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. So a full count now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nick Montgomery takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Nick Montgomery.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Logan Wagner.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 4.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now, Gordon Landry, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Brandon Ratke. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Maine jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tim Red earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Nick Montgomery hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team.